Hey, Anthony Simone here with today's quick video tip. So it almost didn't happen, but I was willing to risk looking stupid so that it could happen. Okay, so what does that mean? How does it apply to you and your business? So let me give you the backstory. So I recently celebrated my 16th wedding anniversary. So my wife and I have been together for 16 years of marriage and 22 years total of being together. And since that time, we've started an incredible family, changed thousands of people's lives through both being advocates of adoption and foster care, but also helping people to build their businesses. And so, of course, there's a massive trickle-down effect that happens when you can help somebody become more successful, especially if they have a heart for charity like we do, and a heart to serve. But what most people don't know is that it took me three different proposals to lock down a solid yes. And there were a variety of reasons for this. And this is definitely a story that I'd love to tell you on another day. Or you can head over to my Facebook profile or LinkedIn. I openly shared it over there. But here's the situation. Like, the first proposal was like a fairy tale storybook where we were in a fancy restaurant, had the ring come out in the dessert. She got the ring. Everybody figured out what was going on, and there was. She said yes, and I got down on one knee. She said yes, and then everybody stood up in the restaurant and literally was yelling, clapping, cheersing, buying us drinks, all that amazing stuff that you could imagine in a fairy tale proposal. So not too long after that, she decided that she wasn't sure, and she was young. I'm 6 years older. And so she was very young at the time and just at a different place. Okay, so I could have given up after that, but I didn't. Why? I knew what I wanted. I loved her. So I wasn't going to let that stop me. So a little time went by and I asked a second time. This time it was in the airport. And then I was traveling out of town with a friend. He was dropping us off at the airport and I proposed. Again, she said yes, and multiple people that were standing around, they were clapping, cheering, all that stuff. Great. Came back from being out of town. She decided again, she wasn't sure if it was the right thing for her. So I could have given up, right? And there's a lot more detail to this, but the point is, I decided to ask her a third time, and this third time was a time that actually led to where we are today. Now, I could have given up, right? Most people would have, right? Because we as human beings, we're afraid of looking stupid. We're afraid of being embarrassed. We're afraid of showing vulnerability or allowing vulnerability into our lives. But what I found over the years is that vulnerability, that willingness to look stupid and to still take the action anyway, the willingness to take a chance and for failure to even happen, there is incredible power in that. And that's where all the power is if you want to continue to succeed in any area of your life or your business. And so here's the key. Here's the takeaway. The takeaway is be willing to look stupid and take the action anyway. Because if you take those actions, you're going to get results. You're going to get valuable feedback. You're going to have experience that's going to cause you to learn, to be able to adapt, and to be able to implement a more efficient plan. You're going to get better and better as you go, and pretty soon you won't worry so much about the failure or the rejection or the looking stupid part, because you'll have enough going and you will have conditioned yourself to reach success in the likes that you probably couldn't have imagined. I mean, it happens every day, time and time again. So be willing to risk looking stupid, to take action so that you can get what you want. For me, it took me 3 different times, 3 different proposals to get my wife to finally say yes. But since then, it has been incredible. Now, we have our same, we're not perfect. We have the same issues that lots of people have in their marriages. But you know what? It has been an incredible ride, and I wouldn't change it for the world. But it all came from that persistence, the willingness to put it out there, to try again, to take the action. And I can't think of a better example than that. Whether it be you're thinking about what's going to happen if I pick up the phone and call this prospect? What's going to happen if I reach out to this prospect? What happens if I ask this person for a referral? What happens if I try to set a coffee date with a new potential referral partner that has a booming business? All that kind of stuff that's holding you back right now, put it aside. Take the action anyway. Be willing to risk looking stupid. I did it. I do it every day. It's not always easy, but it can be very simple by just moving forward and following this simple little formula. Now, that being said, if you would like to hop on a call and let us take a look at where you are now, where you want to go, look at the areas where maybe you've been not willing to risk looking stupid, really uncover those high leverage points within your business, and to put together a plan to really to take advantage of those leverage points, we'd love to help you. We do these calls every week. We set aside a certain amount of time on our calendars outside of working with our clients to be able to give others the experience of what it's like to work with us as a private client. And there's no cost at all to this. So this is how it works. There should be a link on the page here, and that link will lead to a page where we'll have a calendar. All you need to do is select a time and day that works for you. Answer a couple questions so that we can get a feel for where you are in your business and come together with come up with a plan so that when we hop on the call, we'll have a head start on helping you get to where you want to go. And I can't think of any better way to help you other than to just actually help you and see what it's like to work with us and how we're able to get the incredible results with our clients like we do. So thanks for being here today. Hope this helped you. Grab a spot on the calendar if you want some help. If not, I'm happy that you're here. Hopefully this helps you. And I'll see you here again soon on the web. Take care.